mind telling me how you got here?
I just reasoned it out. I figured you'd tell Indio to do just exactly the opposite of what we agreed. And he's suspicious enough to figure out something else. Since El Paso was out of the question, well, here I am.
Again, this is the key to Leone's inflated sense of storytelling. We get one story, we suspect another, but we end up going somewhere else just because. This is Klaus Kinski's last scene in the picture. Kinski had made a couple of German westerns prior to this, the so-called Spätzle westerns, like The Last Ride to Santa Cruz and the second of the Karl May westerns, Winnetou, Last of the Renegades, which put him on the radar in terms of this genre, and Leone, who loved Strange Faces, cast him in this just after Kinski had completed his work on Dr. Zhivago. So he was on a roll, already in progress. But in addition to making further crime thrillers and spy pictures, Kinski went on to make Damiano Damiani's A Bullet for the General, also with Gian Maria Volonté, Luigi Bazzoni's Pride and Vengeance with Franco Nero, Giorgio Capitani's The Ruthless Four, Gianfranco Parolini's If You Meet Sartana, Pray for Your Death with Johnny Garco, Sergio Corbucci's The Great Silence, and the Sergio Leone-produced A Genius, Two Partners, and a Dupe, directed by Damiano Damiani and starring Terence Hill.
Gian. Count to 3.
One of the unforgettable faces in cinema, Klaus Kinski died at the age of 65 in late 1991.
3. Stop it!
We don't know how Indio is going to react to the shooting of one of his best men, and to thicken the suspense over this matter, the soundtrack teases us with an orchestral reprise of the pocket watch melody. We can tell from Manco's expression that he's as much in the dark about what's going to happen as we are. When Indio asks, "Who are you?" the question resonates with a meaning that takes us ahead 3 years to Once Upon a Time in the West, when Frank, played by Henry Fonda, persistently asks Harmonica, played by Charles Bronson, "Who are you?" And he answers that he will answer only at the point of dying. And when Frank lies on the ground at the point of dying later in the picture, his answer comes in the form of a harmonica set between his teeth to play its harsh music on the breath of his death rattle. When Indio asks, "Who are you?" in Leone's language, he is acknowledging a bond with Colonel Morton.